Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Plenix, where we dive into the latest news and trends that shape our world. Today, we're talking about a story that's got farmers in Virginia feeling the sting of China's retaliatory soybean tariffs. So, you know how sometimes countries impose tariffs on each other's goods? Well, it's happening right now between the US and China. In February, President Trump imposed tariffs on Chinese imports, and as expected, China responded by stopping buying soybeans from the US. And let me tell you, this is a big deal for American farmers. China was the top buyer of US soybeans last year, accounting for 54% of all exports. That's right, folks. Half of what they bought in the US came straight from Virginia and other states. But now, with China not making any new orders since September, US farmers are feeling the pinch. The Virginia Cooperative Extension is warning that this boycott could have serious consequences for the state's soybean industry. Now, I want to give you a sense of just how big this impact is. Since 2020, Virginia ports have exported an average of $1 billion in soybeans to China every year. That's a lot of beans, folks. But if the boycott continues, farmers will see significant price discounting on their soybeans. And that's not all. They'll also be left with unsold crops, which means reduced cash flow and higher costs for storage. According to Jason Grant, a professor at Virginia Tech, this could have serious implications for the U.S. soybean market. While this lower and more competitive U.S. soybean export price will be attractive to other soybean buyers in the EU, Egypt, Mexico, Thailand, and elsewhere, he says, there is simply no way that the rest of the world combined can fill the void left by China's absence from the market. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about the environmental impact? Well, experts are warning that if U.S. farmers don't find new buyers for their soybeans, they could be stuck with unsold crops. And that means a lot of money going down the drain. The Economist reports that U.S. farmers could lose between $100 and $150 per acre on these unsold crops. So what's next? Well, the situation is looking grim right now. If China doesn't make new soybean orders before January 2026, U.S. farmers could be left with 20% of their crop unsold. That's a lot of beans that won't be sold and will just sit there in storage. And for farmers who don't have significant storage capacity, that means higher costs and reduced cash flow. So there you have it, folks, the latest on China's retaliatory soybean tariffs and how they're affecting American farmers. It's a complex situation with far-reaching consequences, but one thing is clear. The U.S. soybean industry needs to find new buyers fast if it wants to avoid losing money.